Yay!
Good morning! We're at the most exciting thing ever! We're at Hong Kong Disneyland today, and I don't know if you can tell, but I am so excited. It is currently 9:55. We're now in the queue waiting to enter the park. The park should open at 10:30, but I'm hoping it's going to open a bit early because it is pouring down with rain. But that's not going to dampen my spirits. I'm so excited. I'm a massive Disney fan. I used to work in the parks, in Disney World. I've been to the parks a few times. I am so excited to be here. And this is the first time I'm with Kyle for a Disney trip. So that's so exciting for the both of us. He's currently very tired, so we're going to get him a coffee as soon as we get it.
And then I'm going to try and wake up. So we bought our tickets via Klook online, which makes it a lot easier to get your tickets rather than trying to get them here on the day. You do need to do a park reservation before you get here, so you can do that online. There's instructions on the tickets, it's all really easy. If you don't do that, you need to buy your tickets here, then you still need to do a reservation, so you might as well do it online. It took us about 10 minutes to walk from the train station to this entry point. It's the actual turnstile entry to the park, and it's about half hour before the park opens now, and the queue is reasonable. Yeah, it's not too bad, so that's all right. But then we looked at the crowd calendar and it was showing us green for today, and also today wasn't booked out, so
it's also a Thursday and it's pouring down with rain, so
this is true, so pray for us that the rain stops. So the weather is still pretty horrendous, so we ducked inside one of the Main Street shops, and Gemma has made her mandatory Disney purchase.
Got my ears! So I was tempted between getting the Hong Kong ones and the Disney 100 ones. Disney 100 ones suited me better, so we went for those. Cute. And then I'm gonna get a Hong Kong Disneyland t-shirt, but not now, a bit later. The rain looks like it's turning up, so we're gonna dash over. See if we can get on a ride. Yeah.
First up is Hyperspace Mountain. There's only a 5-minute queue, so we jumped on this one quickly. I didn't realise it's now Star Wars themed, which is pretty cool.
It's a little wet.
But it's dry in here. I think the only problem is you go from like warm but like really wet outside to then really cold aircon. It's really cold in here.
But we're hoping, like, we're not going to let the rain ruin today, but like we're hoping it's going to let up by 11 o'clock or something.
We're British, we're used to this rain, we can do it.
Not this rain.
Reminder for all pilots, procedures, including stowing hats, glasses, and all loose possessions in the cargo pouch located directly in front of you. To prepare for launch, pull down on the lap bar in front.
It's really quite...
Oh, it's like...
So Gemma, what do you think? First ride out?
I think Space Mountain's always good, right? The only thing is there wasn't a drop. I was waiting the whole time for a drop.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of like hairpin turns and like that, so it's good. Now we're just gonna look across.
We're here, I think.
I can't see it.
They've got a filter on it, so you can't really see the picture.
I took a sleep.
The camera was in a bit of a weird place. It was like right at the end after the ride had like finished, so you went around the corner and then there was the camera. So we'll have to like take a screenshot of it, but I'm sure we just sat there like. But it was cool.
Yeah,
the theming is really good on the map, I'd say. Like, yeah, the screens are really good because I feel like in the Paris ones, I went on it.
You can't really tell what's going on in Paris.
You can't really tell what's going on, but at least here there's like more. It's like simpler.
Have you been on one that's not been rethemed to hyperspace?
Yes, the Paris one.
Okay, when I went, the Paris one was rethemed.
It was cool.
Yeah.
Great.
And a walk-on. You can't get better than that.
Good start to the day.
Now we're gonna go back out into the rain.
I still think it's so weird that Marvel is a Disney property. I've not broken the associations yet, so I just don't really associate Marvel with Disney yet.
I don't know what this ride is.
Ooh. Ant-Man versus the Wasp. Don't know. Let's have a look. Oh. It doesn't stop, you just go straight on. This is my school. This is Gem's school. How do you feel about that one then?
I think like in terms of like shooter ones, that one was so good. Like there was a light so you can see if you're hitting things. It was really reactive. I really liked it. I have no idea about the story because Kyle and I are not Marvel people, so don't know what we were shooting, why we were shooting, but I think that's one thing, like if you don't have the cues, you don't get time to like get the story. But that's fine, it was really good. How did you find it?
It was really cool. I like that one. I like the shooty rides. I don't know if it quite beats Toon Blaster at Chessington though. I will say these queue themings are amazing. As Gemma said, it's a bit of a shame you miss out on the queue when you just walk on, but I think I'll take walking on over queuing.
And adapted that technology.
I think this one's a simulator, so we haven't done many simulators before because I've not been to these style theme parks in ages, so we'll see how that goes. Wow.
Wow, we're gonna be flying.
Awesome. You won't be on your Stark Vision glasses? Yeah.
3D. Okay, the rain has stopped. The ears are back on. We just finished riding the Iron Man ride. It's like, if anyone knows Disney, it's like Star Tours, but Iron Man. It was okay, not my favourite. Simulator I said that made me feel a bit sick. So I'm just sitting down for a moment trying to stop feeling dizzy. Kyle's just in the toilet, and then it's been the first hour and we've managed to do 3 rides and go shopping. So we're doing quite well. I think I want to go to Fantasyland next and do It's a Small World. That's my favourite ride.
So Gemma, where are we going next?
We're going across the way, going back over to the pub, over the other side, to Adventureland, to go on the Grizzly one. It's like the Hong Kong version of Big Thunder Mountain.
That's good.
This is way higher.
Oh, I'm walking up. I gotta say the popcorn smells so good.
I think we might have to get some later.
It's not quite lunch yet, but I'm feeling popcorn after lunch.
We can do that. I do think, because it was raining when we came in, we didn't get that the castle walking down Main Street kind of experience because we were like, it's raining, run into the shop. But now we can stop and appreciate how beautiful it is.
It's a really pretty castle.
It's a really pretty castle.
Also, the crowds are really starting to fill out now. I guess people just don't get here for opening.
It's not that busy though.
No, not compared to what I thought it was. I thought this would be full of people. Man. All right, next roller coaster, let's go. We might be here a little bit early. It doesn't look like anything's running on the tracks just yet.
It's because there was a thunderstorm earlier, so they're probably just waiting for the lightning to clear the area.
That's a good point. But we'll head around anyway and we'll see if we can...
If they got an estimate of what time it'll be open.
Yeah, maybe we could be the first ones on. That'd be cool. Okay, no luck on Big Grizzly Mountain at the moment. They said because of the thunderstorm, they're not sure when it's going to be opening. But the rain has stopped, so fingers crossed.
I hope it's open, I really want to ride it. How if it's not open, we're coming back again.
We're in Hong Kong for a week, so maybe we can make a second trip. The budget will allow.
A second trip.
Yeah, we could just not eat the rest of the time we're here.
Yeah, okay.
It's alright. They say you can last 3 weeks without food, so. Okay, so Mystic Manor is just around the corner from Grizzly Gulch.
Kyle, you have a fun fact about Mystic Manor, don't you?
Do I have a fun fact about Mystic Manor? Mystic Manor is meant to be the best kind of rendition of the haunted house in all of the Disney parks. So this is the only ride I really knew anything about coming in, and one I'm really excited to ride. So
let's go.
Let's check it out. I can't really show it because we're at the front, but it's one of these like Roomba rides that's like non-track guided, so it's pretty exciting. I've not been one of those before. Mystic Manor review.
Oh,
It was insane.
10 out of 10.
That was amazing. Just like from a technical standpoint, oh my god, that ride is incredible. All the animatronic work is just unbelievable.
The the special effects. That's the bit where like there's a Medusa painting and she goes, and it looks so flat. Like you can't even see like any regions where that would come out. It's so good.
And in the windy room where the walls came off and like the bits flew off, oh, it's amazing. I always feel like it's a shame I didn't keep the camera going the whole time, but
We can read it again, I'm sure.
we'll go on it again. But hopefully from the little clip we got, it kind of sells how good that actually is, because that was amazing. That's one of the best rides I think I've been on. How are you finding the day so far, Gemma?
I am so impressed with how quick we're getting on rides. I feel like we're zooming through.
Yeah, I feel like the park is nowhere near capacity. It's crazy, which is great.
Yeah, I think I might prefer Hong Kong Disneyland to Disneyland Paris.
What? Controversial. Super quick lunchtime update. So we came into one of the quick service restaurants. We looped back around to Tomorrowland. And look at this.
We got the double burger with spicy fries. They look pretty good.
It looks pretty damn good. Can't complain. This looks pretty great. So we're gonna munch this down and then get back out.
Yeah, we're getting through the ride so good. It's so good. I'm loving it.
We'll be able to go home early.
We finished up with our lunch and I was actually very pleasantly surprised with how good it was. It was like, don't get me wrong, it wasn't like mind-blowing, it was theme park food, but it was like we got the spicy chips and they were so flavorful, so good. The burger was super juicy, had really good cheese on it. So I rate the food here.
Yeah, I'll rate it. It wasn't too expensive. Well, okay, it wasn't as expensive as we were expecting it to be. I was thinking like £20 a meal, like per person for a meal. I was thinking for per person.
Oh, per person,
like,
okay.
All in, it was what, 33?
30 something, yeah.
Ish pounds, so.
Which is to be expected.
Yeah, don't hate it.
Don't hate it. That's what it is. It's like, especially because like we've been paying £15 to £20 per meal in the Hong Kong Centre anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, so our plan now is we're going to chill for a little bit, let our food go down. We're going to do a little bit of shopping. Might buy something else other than my ears. And then we're going to watch this castle show. And that's at 2:05. And then we'll go to some more rides.
Wow.
Yeah.
But Gemma, what did you think of the Grizzly Railway?
Oh, did we not film that?
No, we haven't spoken about that.
Oh my goodness. Well, do you know what? I'll tell you with the castle as my background. 1 second. Whoosh. So, I think we were saying that the rides here are quite tame. So like Big Thunder Mountain and Space Mountain in other parks, I feel like are a bit more intense. Like there's no big drop here. But I think they're really good. Grizzly one was like, it was so unexpected. It was a good time. Everything feels quite new, so everything's quite smooth sailing, I guess. Yeah.
It was a very good time.
It was a very good time.
Good time.
I think I'd want to go back and do that one, and Mystic Manor was my favourite ride we've been on so far. Yeah. Great. Okay.
So we ended up doing some shopping, new outfit reveal soon. And we ran into them playing some live music, which is pretty cool.
Welcome!
Unfortunately, we need to try and get a spot for a show, so we can't hang around and listen to them right now.
That's what I just love. Like, one of my favourite things about Disney, let me take this, is that like, there's so much going on all the time, and it's so, like, I don't think there's anywhere else, theme park wise, that just has like bands and like, just entertainment everywhere, and I just love Disney so much. Hopefully the music here won't get us copyrighted, but we are waiting now for like 7 minutes for the castle show, which I think is called Follow Your Dreams.
I suspect it's called Follow Your Dreams.
It's going to be something about wishing or dreaming. I have nothing else to say, so we're just gonna be waiting here for 5 minutes and then we'll watch the show.
That was actually a really cool show. I'm really pleasantly surprised by that. It was super cute, and Gemma got to see her 3 favourite characters that normally have nothing to do with each other brought out in the same show.
Honestly, someone knew I was coming and was like, right, we need Pocahontas, Moana, and Elsa. I like Elsa in Frozen 1, but Elsa Frozen 2 is my favourite. Frozen 2 Elsa came out.
Peak Elsa.
Oh, peak Elsa. And I was like, someone's been taking notes and studying me. It made a show for me. Amazing.
Is that the highlight of your day so far?
Yeah, so in the show, I don't know if you caught this bit on camera. I think I was just recording on my phone. There were these stands, and one of them had the Pocahontas compass, and I was like, Lord, she's coming out. And she came out. Oh, my heart was so happy. I love it.
It's so good. That was a really good show. I've gone through an outfit change. I'm now Disney. This is Duffy, who seems to be the mascot of Hong Kong Disney, or is everyone Hong Kong Disney? Because I never see Duffy. Oh, I'm gone into the shadow completely. Let's wait till we're outside. Okay, the other starts on. So, Duffy. I had never heard of Duffy before coming to the park, and to be honest, we've watched every single Disney film. This was our COVID lockdown project, I guess. Not really a project, just sitting and watching films. But anyway, I had no idea what Duffy was, and it turns out Duffy and Duffy's friends are really, really popular in Hong Kong Disney, so they are everywhere. I think I see more people wearing Duffy ears than Disney, well, than Mickey ears, so that's quite surprising. And representing Zootopia, because you've got to get a shirt as well. It's very important. So now we're in Fantasyland, and what are we up to next, Gemma?
Well, I don't know. So we're going to do either Pooh Bear or It's a Small World. Pooh Bear's currently 25 minutes. I think we see what Small World's looking like and do the shorter of the two.
Let's get to it. Gemma's surprised there's no queue for It's a Small World.
This is the best ride.
We still have to walk a marathon to get to the ride though. I think this is the longest like queue we've been through, I think.
I think the one for Iron Man Simulator is longer.
Longer than this? Yeah. I don't know. It's quite nice in here though.
It smells good.
It smells like a boat ride. Mmm. Well, that was lovely.
Yeah.
How nice.
Did you actually
Very quaint.
think it was lovely?
I think it was okay.
I love Small World.
It's just...
Okay, good things about Small World on any Disney day is it's always got a short line, it's air conditioned, and it's a longish ride, so you get to sit down for a while.
That's a good point.
There you go.
Can't argue with that. I think like it's quite new, so the animatronics and everything are quite nice.
Yeah.
Like,
also, I swear there's more Disney characters integrated into it than the other ones.
I didn't realise there were any Disney characters in the other ones. So that was a nice surprise. It was made it a cool like spot the characters. So like that. No, very cool. We rate that one.
We're having teacups, but the non-spinning version.
I promise.
You promise me.
Yeah. If I don't like dropping rides, Gemma doesn't like spinning rides.
Gemma gets sick on spinning rides, there is a difference.
Another one done. We are absolutely smashing through the rides today.
Bish bash bosh.
Speed running Disneyland Hong Kong.
Yeah, I don't think we said at the beginning of the video because it was raining and it was chaos. But we're trying to do all the rides, not like the parades and everything, in one day and see if it's possible to let you guys know if you only need a 1-day ticket or a 2-day ticket. And we're smashing through them.
Yeah, so far so good. We've got, what, do we say there's 15 in total? We've done 7.
Yeah, I think we got about half. Oh, we also got Club Magic to do. Oh, I keep finding rides and things we need to do. It's fine. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It's fine.
So we made it. We ran over from the teacups. How are you so tall?
I'm ready. I'm always this tall.
What's yours called? You can make up a name.
Steven.
I was gonna say Steven.
He looks like a Steven.
He does. Mine's called Beatrice. Beatrice. Okay, we just finished on the carousel. Do you like the carousel?
Huh?
Do you like the carousel?
It's a classic.
It is a classic. You have to do the carousel. You can't not.
It's the law.
The Disney police will come if you don't do the carousel. But now we're going to continue doing our classic rides before we go see Mickey's Wondrous Journey. The next classic ride, can you guess? Let me sing you a song from it. What's the song? I've forgotten all my songs. Till I see an elephant fly. It's Dumbo! Change of plans. Dumbo is a 30-minute wait. Oh, Philhar Magic looks like it's super busy as well. Why is Fantasyland so busy? They've been so quiet all day. Okay, maybe we check the app and see what wait times are saying, because this might scupper our plans to get everything done in a day. It's saying a 10-minute wait though, because it's a big theatre, so it might just be...
Are we going to get in there?
Alright, so here's the Disneyland app. What's 45 minutes? Duffy and Friends, okay.
What's that?
We've done that. Done that. Why is hyperspace only 5 minutes? Okay.
Let's go over there.
Let's do Orbitron and then we can come back over here and do Wondrous Journey, yeah?
Yeah, and then we can go Toy Story Land, do those ones.
And then come back and do...
And then maybe redo...
Okay. Okay, so the plan now is we're queuing up for Orbitron, which is basically the Dumbo ride. And then we are going to hopefully get into Mickey's Wondrous Journey, although I saw people going in already over half an hour before, so hopefully there's space. But if not, there's one more showing of it, so that's okay. We're going to try, do Orbitron, get back over to Mickey's Wondrous Journey, and then after that we're going to move logically through the park, doing the rest of Fantasyland, the rest of Toy Story Land that we didn't do this morning, re-riding Mystic Manor if we get a chance, and then doing Jungle Cruise as well. There's a bird with popcorn. We got the love seat. Pink, we're squished in.
One seatbelt.
One seatbelt. Me, you and Duffy. Okay, I know what to do with this stick. What does this button do? I can't wait to press it. Here's our pilot. How high are we going, Kyle? Oh! Oh, Lord! Woo! Can we go to the top? Whee! We're so high! Woo! Kyle! I was making it a roller coaster! Kyle! Whee! Can we go to the top, please? I want to go high in the sky. Woo! We're flying! What is that noise? Ah! Why is this making me dizzy? I honestly find it so mad that Winnie the Pooh is like a half an hour wait, but Hyperspace Mountain is a 5-minute wait. You just wouldn't get that in American parks. Like, I find that so mad that Like Space Mountain is always like an hour queue, but here it's a 5-minute queue. It's insane.
Different priorities.
Different priorities, different clientele.
Yeah. I think they're really weirdly, the fast rides just aren't very popular.
No, and even like we were saying earlier, the fast rides, they're quite tame. Like there was no big drops in either Space Mountain or the Grizzly Mountain one, which is just interesting. They're both still really good rides.
But it's also, it's not even like there's loads of kids here or anything like that. It's just, yeah.
But we also noticed even on the teacups, like no one was really spinning their teacups. It was, the teacup was spinning and they were kind of sometimes spinning it. So I didn't feel bad for not spinning my teacup.
Apart from the two girls behind us who were going.
Oh yeah, they were going
wacky
mad.
wild.
Okay, so Wondrous Journey looks really freaking busy, but it looks like we'll still be able to get in, so that's good.
Yeah, I assume as long as they're letting people go through.
Yeah, because I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I think they're still letting people in the queue, so I said to Carl I'm not too fussed about us not having the best view, I just kind of want to see the show. So the rides are kind of our priority. It was just nice to see the show.
So we just got out of Mickey's Wondrous Journey and that show was kind of insane. It was like a all-stars performance through a bunch of the different Disney stories, and to be honest, it was really, really great. The mixed media stuff they do with the moving screen with the projections on it and bringing actors from out behind the screen in time with the projections is really, really cool. I mean, from a technical standpoint, I feel like I'm saying this a lot, but like technically a lot of the stuff here is absolutely crazy. I didn't expect it to be so high tech and so well done, but it's really, really good. And the show itself, all of the actors on the stage were actually singing, and it just really added to it. It's a bit more like personal, I guess, rather than just having people lip sync over songs. So that's really, really good. Wasn't sure going into it, but absolutely loved it on reflection. We're now waiting for the Winnie the Pooh ride, which is, as Gemma said earlier, one of her bucket list rides for this park. So
when I was little, well, okay, I've always loved Winnie the Pooh. I will link you to our 100 Acre Wood video so you know how much I love Winnie the Pooh. And Winnie the Pooh and Small World were my favourite rides when I went to Disney my first time. I was about 7, so they hold a lot of nostalgia for me. I love Winnie the Pooh. This is the best ride, and Small World. Bucket list.
Bucket list. And it looks like the queue's not too long. It said 15 minutes from the outside, but one thing I'm noticing about the Hong Kong Disney rides is that the queues aren't actually that long for these anyway. Like, we went in at the entrance and we are almost at the ride cars after about 10 minutes. So there's no long disappearing pathways winding through the woods like some other theme parks, which is quite nice. Okay, it's 5:30. We've got 2 more rides to do in Fantasyland, so Dumbo and Filar Magic. And then we're going to try and do Jungle Cruise.
Yeah, and then do the repeats. I'm not sure we're gonna get, I think we might get.
We might not quite make it. It depends, the queues are a little bit longer now, so. But we got on
Winnie the Pooh
really quick, so maybe we'll be lucky. It does look like it's clouded over a lot, and I think I can hear thunder in the distance, so we might get rained out of some of the rides, but we'll just have to try it.
At this point, my check-in would be, you probably could do all the rides in one day, you just wouldn't be able to do, like we did the castle show and the Wondrous Journey. If you cut those out, then you probably could do it.
Yeah, you might have to just go really quick, and I think it probably depends a lot on the queues as well. If you can walk onto a lot of the rides like we did, then you'll probably be able to do it. But if you get stuck queuing for the Iron Man one or Hyperspace Mountain, it might be a little bit harder.
And to be honest, we've done all the rides that are like different.
Yeah, we've done all the big ones. Apart from the RC car.
That one's in Paris though as well.
How is it?
Yeah.
Looks like we need to go to Paris then.
Oh sorry, I keep steady doing that.
Gemma says she wants a video of the castle and then proceeds to bounce the car.
It's the castle. And that's
Frozen Land.
Frozen Land. Now I'm going down.
It is a shame we don't get to see the Frozen Land when it's completed, or I think it's called World of Frozen, right?
I don't know. It's probably Arendelle, to be honest.
I remember when we came in and I heard that they were making a Frozen Land, and then I came in, I assumed it would be Arendelle, but I think it's not. I think it is World of Frozen.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call it Frozen Land.
It's kind of weird. But it's weird because none of... No, voice cracks there. It's weird because the other lands aren't specific properties, right?
It's like Toy Story Land.
Yeah, Toy Story. Okay, yeah, Toy Story Land. I stand corrected.
Yeah.
But like Fantasyland, Tomorrowland.
This is my kind of not issue, but my thinking behind, because it's like, okay, in the American parks, so like in California Adventure and Hollywood Studios, they're becoming more like the lands, like Star Wars Land, Toy Story Land, like that kind of stuff. And I guess because they don't have that park here, this is becoming that. And I don't really know how I feel about it, because I think I like you say, it doesn't really fit in, like, because you have Adventureland, Tomorrowland, Frozen Land, like it's not really a land.
It feels like a bit of an odd one out.
Yeah.
Maybe they should just change them all.
No! I'm starting to flag a bit. I don't know about you.
Okay. I do need some food then. I'm quite hungry.
Hungry? I can do some stuff, but we're in the queue for Jungle Cruise. Now, I saw that there was like different languages options, so it's like an English cruise you could take, or a Cantonese cruise, but there was that option when we came through. I'm not sure if it's just because it's like a quiet day they're not offering it, but we'll see. So we might not be able to understand what's going on.
Which it might be in both languages.
It might be in both languages, we'll have to see what happens. It's exciting. And then after that, we're gonna get some popcorn for Kyle. That's a necessary thing.
So it's now night time.
A bit later.
Yes.
What did we left you at Jungle Cruise.
Yes, we did. And then we just looped back and redid Grizzly and Mystic Manor because we love them so much.
We left you because, and we said about Jungle Cruise which language it would be. It was a combination of the two.
Yes.
Excellent. Yeah.
Very, very good.
Like you said, we did Grizzly and Mystic Manor again, and we met my friend who I did my college program with at Disney, so he's been joining us. And then we ended today with
the RC car. Is it just called RC car? RC Racer, I think it is, which is probably the biggest ride in this park.
It's terrifying.
So it's like a pirate ship type thing. But very, very good.
So now what are we doing?
We're going to see the fireworks, right? Fireworks time?
Yeah. Fireworks
time.
And with that, our evening came to a close. Unfortunately, there were no actual fireworks this evening due to lightning in the area again. But the projection show was honestly amazing, and I can only imagine how awesome it is with the fireworks. As always, the fireworks show kind of brought the day into perspective, and I just wanted to say how much of an amazing day Hong Kong Disneyland was. We did manage to get on every single ride apart from PhilharMagic, which I don't think necessarily counts because it is a show and not a ride, but hey ho. So, can you do Hong Kong Disneyland in a day? I think you can. We did get lucky and have quite an empty park day, so that might have had quite a lot of bearing on how much we were able to do today. But I think even with a bit more crowds, if you had cut down on the shows that we did, then you should be able to do it. My only caveat to that is that we did this before Frozen Land opened, or the World of Frozen, so I'm not sure how much that would impact on how much you could get done in the day. But with that brings us to the end of the video. So I just wanted to say a massive thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more, and hit that bell for future videos. Goodbye!